my gosh, I got Shrinky Dinks and I played with them. My original intent was to use them in my classroom as a Father's Day gift. I was going to like put little turn them into almost like coloring sheets for the kids to color in, and then I'd shrink them out or cut them and shrink them out and give them to the dads for keychains for Father's Day. And then I saw this, I'm not sure if it was a YouTube short or a TikTok. I went through all of my social media to see if I couldn't find who this artist was to give a shout out to her. She was making jewelry out of Shrinky Dinks, and after I saw that, I'm like, oh, I've got to give it a try. And let me tell y'all, I have had so much fun, and I think that my dads might not be getting Shrinky Dink keychains this year. I might be going with Plan B, because I have been using the pads of, I guess, package of Shrinky Dink so much. So I want to point out that little miniature ruler in the upper left-hand corner of that page. I actually traced a ruler onto Shrinky Dink, and then I shrunk it. And so it gave me a really good idea of how the product I was using shrunk down, and I used it a couple of times. I'm not sure if you can tell so much on camera, but off camera on some of the projects that I didn't even think to record, I used it to just have an idea of like how big or how little that it was gonna turn out after I took it. And some of them I had to redraw. I'm thinking I got pretty good by the time I was doing the Shrinky Dinks on film for you. My package might be off-brand, but I don't know what to call this other than Shrinky Dink crafting. They're Shrinky Dinks. I don't know. Is Shrinky Dink a verb? I'm sure that Google has strong opinions and let me know, but I'm not going to sidetrack and look it up. Let me know if you find out. And okay, so I did 3 different sets of earrings over the process of this week's video to show you, and in all of them I thought that the final product being worn would look the best if I did a mirror image of the sketch. So I drew it one way and flipped it over and traced it that way. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with the Shrinky Dink project, and I've been using it in my classroom with Sharpie markers, but the woman who was using it as a jewelry making supply, I believe she said she was using Posca markers. And so I went on and Googled, and Google said, I don't own Posca markers or any paint marker, and so I had bad luck with acrylic paint in my classroom one year. It puckered and wrinkled, and so I knew that I wasn't going to do that, and I don't have Sharpies at home, but I do have this glorious set of colored pencils. Man, this box has been moved around so many times. Like, I'm sure that the lead is all banged up and broken in it, but I keep them because, you know, they really do have beautiful saturation, and when you burnish it, that's when you press down and put it on with enough pressure that it gets kind of shiny. It is just so rich and lovely. They're a great product. They're expensive. I'm not sure if they've gone down since the advent of like Arteza or Posca color pencils. I don't know if they are as pricey as I remember them being in my head, but I think that they are a good product if you can afford it. So maybe not. Onward after my I love Prismacolor color pencil soliloquy. You can see the little set of frogs that I'm making, and I am so stoked to wear these to school, because the last time I wore like really fun, happy earrings was around Halloween, and I had a pair of stuffed pumpkin earrings, and this little girl watched me go down the hall, and she's looking at my earrings the whole time, and she just goes, "You're beautiful." And I'm not sure if she was telling the earrings that they were beautiful or if I was, but it made my entire day, and it was part of the inspiration of like, yeah, I'm gonna make jewelry. I can make some fun, funky stuff because I work with kids, and there's such a just so much fun when you do something a little bit silly. They're all in, and I think it's gonna make for a good day. This is my last set of earrings that I have footage of, and actually the last footage of the products that I'm coloring. I managed an epic fail this week. There's 40 plus minutes that was just completely black. I guess the camera lens was covered. I've never done that before, so that's a failure. But it's failing in a new way, so at least I'm not making the same mistake over and over again. Um, so I lost the footage of me putting resin on top of all of the Shrinky Dink pieces. And then there was a couple pieces that just turn up at the edge. It's a bee and an orange slice. And I only did one of each of those because they're going to be zipper pulls. One for a hoodie that I broke the zipper off of, and one for a pencil case. And when I get more, I think it's called jump rings. They're the little circle things that connect the earring part to the bead. When I get more of those, I'm going to put them on, and I can post pictures if anybody cares to see that. And so here's me doing the shrinking of the different products, earrings, projects. There we go. We'll go with that. And it's in this random box top. When I was doing the Shrinky Dinks prior to the ones that I'm showing you make, I kept on blowing them off the front of my desk. And so I'd like climb underneath my desk and pull out the half Shrinky Dinks that I shot across my desk. And so that the little lip on the box lid is like hashtag pro tip. Sorry. And so there's all the products, and because I lost so much of the footage, I am just going to show you what they look like in the end with the resin on. And I think that they came out so cute and so much fun, and 100% would recommend. 5 out of 5 stars. I also have done Shrinky Dinks in the oven, and they're fine, but I don't have enough reasons to play with my heat pens, so I thought this was a great excuse too, and I really enjoyed it. And there's one of the projects I made. That's what the earrings are gonna look like that have the holes punched in it. And I'm pretty sure that, here comes the end card, and it tells you to like and subscribe and to leave a comment. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it makes my day when y'all leave me a note. I do my best to respond back to you as quick as I can. All right, till next time. Bye.